Have you ever thought that a tool we use every day could put lives at risk? A tragedy in India is raising a shocking question. How far does the responsibility of tech giants like Google go in fatal accidents? 3 men lost their lives by following directions from Google Maps. Now, an investigation promises to shake the tech world to its core. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more analyses like this. Your support helps keep Nucleo do Mercato exposing the truths big players want to hide. In the Indian state of Uttar Pradesh, a fatal accident revealed catastrophic failures in infrastructure and technology. 3 men, on their way to a wedding, followed Google Maps directions and ended up plunging off an unfinished bridge. The cause? The bridge had collapsed months earlier due to floods, but neither local authorities nor Google had updated the information or adequately secured the area. The lack of signage, barricades, or any warning left the men, who were unfamiliar with the area, heading straight into disaster. Now, the Indian government has accused local engineers and even Google Maps of culpable homicide. This tragedy is not an isolated case. Similar incidents worldwide have raised global concerns. In 2021, a man in India died after driving into a reservoir while following the app's directions. In 2022, 2 young doctors drowned after driving into a river under similar circumstances. And it's not just in India. In England, changes are being made after a fatal accident caused by GPS directions. Companies like Google and Apple have begun adjusting their voice prompts. But is this enough? This failure reflects the negligence of big tech or the inaction of governments incapable of providing basic infrastructure. This tragedy highlights issues beyond technology. The Uttar Pradesh case underscores chronic problems in India that resonate with other developing nations. Fragile infrastructure. The collapsed bridge is just one example of structural neglect faced by millions in countries where population growth outpaces investment capacity. Lack of transparency. Governments failing to establish effective systems to monitor and inform about road changes leave citizens vulnerable. Technological dependency. Modern society increasingly relies on companies that control our data and daily decisions. The monopoly of apps like Google Maps poses a risk, especially in countries without robust regulations or oversight. Big tech responsibility. Google Maps, with over 60 million daily users in India, operates as an intermediary, shielding itself with terms of service disclaimers. But is this sufficient? Experts argue that the inability to update critical information, even after receiving user and government alerts, could be deemed negligence. Meanwhile, countries like Singapore boast advanced systems that integrate real-time data with navigation platforms. The lack of such mechanisms in India and other emerging nations highlights the inequality in access to safety and technology. If corporations like Google profit globally from their platforms, shouldn't they also bear the responsibility of ensuring their services are safe? On the other hand, is it fair for governments to shift the blame for poor infrastructure onto private companies? This case exposes not just technological flaws but also governmental disregard for human life. While the investigation is ongoing, the potential consequences could be far-reaching. Could Google face massive fines? Will stricter regulations be imposed on tech companies? Will this incident force a dramatic shift in how we use navigation technology? Or will this simply become another case swept under the rug? This is a global wake-up call. The pressing question is, how long will we remain at the mercy of flawed systems, whether due to governmental neglect or the greed of big tech? Comment below. Do you think Google should be held accountable for accidents like this? What would be the best solution to prevent such tragedies in the future? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends to help spread this critical message.